Hey folks, Species 7 here, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Watt's Farm. Thanks very much for stopping by today. I do hope everybody is having themselves a wonderful start to the week. And, well, as you can see, I have been busily baling. Although it has occurred to me that I don't want to bale all of this up. I've got the other two fields already baled, but I want to leave some as loose straw because these bales may look different, but they are still going to be 4,000 liters. And that means our current mixer is not going to be able to deal with them. So, my choice is I can either sell our $3,000 mixer, throw another $9 grand on the table, and buy the $12,000 mixer, or I can just simply go and get the forage wagon, and grab the rest of that up as loose straw, and then we can dump it into the shed as needed. We do have storage for loose straw after all. So, and then we'll use that for making our mixed fodder, and we can have bales for bedding. So, I know, I'm trying to get all like intelligent and stuff, but that's alright. After this many years doing YouTube, you guys know better. Is that still got crop in it, or did I at least dump it out? Oh good, I did. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Well then, don't be sitting there with your pipes hanging out, fella. Whoa. Talk about a wee bit of frame stutter. Just about yanked me off my feet. Alright, there's the toy we're looking for. Excellent. Let's find a good place for this, shall we? Oh, I think I just did. Sure I have room to get off the tractor so I can disconnect it. There we go. Alright, yeah, I really like this baler. I think this is going to suit our farm quite well. Really easy to haul around, seems to do a decent enough job. Yeah. Okay. Pretty sure I saw it over here. But I think... there it is. I think we're gonna switch over to the Dutes. Give it a bit of a workout. And I should get that harvester put away. I don't really want to spend the extra $9 grand, not just because I'm cheap, although of course I am, but we've got grass harvest coming up, and I really don't plan on cutting so much as another blade in that huge meadow with that tiny sickle mower. Just not gonna happen, man. Alright, so let me turn my own volume back up here. That John Deere, I gotta, I guess, go into the files and play about. It is a little bit loud when compared to pretty much everything else in the game. I mean, it makes more noise than my harvester, so. Okay. And let's hook this guy up. There we go. Lovely. Okay. Let's go. Oh. What? Why does this have manure in it? Oh, it's not my forage wagon. What the heck am I doing? You think I would have realized with no pickup rake on the bottom that it wasn't a... Good Lord. Why is there poop in my forage harvester? Oh yeah, you guys are just sitting there laughing your butts off now, aren't you? Yeah, I know. I know. There's that species, he's just such a knob. Okay. So anybody that's new to the channel, if you'd like to subscribe because you like the content you see, there we go. Very nice, very nice. You can do so by clicking the little icon down in the bottom right hand corner. And if you do, don't forget to hit the notification bell. That way you will be notified what videos are going up when. And I also run a Patreon channel for those of you that would like to support the channel on a much deeper level. And the link to that is the little exclamation point in the upper right hand corner of your screen. Alright, let's get this done. As it turns out, we have one more day's grace before we need to worry about chomping on sugar beets or cutting the corn. So, what's okay, we sold everything off of that one, I guess. So what I need to do there is get it cultivated. We don't have to plow this season, thankfully. Alright, here we go. Man, I'm getting some terrible frame rate. I don't know why. Like, we're talking mid-20s here. Huh. I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't look like a slideshow for you guys. Well, we're back up to 30. That's still not great, but he's a better. There we go. Sucking up the straw. Oh, we don't want silage additives. Is that something I can turn off? Niet un particular. I think you just have to not load the stuff in. Well, I mean, by all rights, it shouldn't go down. We're not going to be adding... No, okay, it seems to know the difference between straw and grass. So that's a helpful thing. To the point of almost unbelievably helpful. Alright. It also doesn't use... Oh, it does. It still uses the blades. Interesting. Okay. So what do we got in there now? Let's play bumps. Bump. Okay, 2,800, so that's not bad. Oh, 12,000, I should say. That's even better. So we've got about 3 bales worth, eh? There's bales going everywhere, man. Okay, we're almost full, aren't we? There we go. Alright. Yeah, I'm getting just terrible frame rates. I have no idea what's going on here. I certainly didn't change anything in my video settings. Oh well. Having a day, I guess. I kind of laugh. I watch some of the tech channels on YouTube, you know, Linus's, Paul's Hardware, things like that. And of course, you know, J2 Cents. All really, all good YouTubers. And, well, Linus is a bit strange, but heck, he's a BCer, so I forgive him that. I know that can make you a little strange. But, of course, they're all doing the reviews right now of NVIDIA's latest and greatest and most ridiculous video cards. You know, running them an SLI rig. It's the, you know, the 2080 titanium blah blah blah, and it's like, these cards are, you know, to run a pair in SLI, you've put $3,000 into video cards. You know what I'm thinking? Why in all practicality are these videos getting, you know, this many views unless people really, really like to torture themselves into looking at things they'll just never be able to have? You know? Wow. I mean, I'm sitting here with a lowly 1050 titanium going, well, you know, it barely does most stuff, but my God, I was hard-pressed to come up with $200 to buy that, or $2 and change at the time. You know, I can't imagine, you know, just waddling up. And not to say that in the day when I was doing a lot of computer work that I didn't, you know, drop $300-400 on the latest cutting-edge graphics cards, but yeah, that was $300-400. Incomes, wages, other things have not gone up by 4 times that price in that length of time. You know, how NVIDIA justifies selling, you know, an IC board with some memory chips on it for as much as a lot of us have paid for our daily drivers. And I don't mean video card drivers, I'm talking automobiles. I just don't know. So, well, that's cool. Well, I guess if it doesn't tip, it would have to power up a conveyor, wouldn't it? Very neat. Okay. See? And then the PTO stops. I love that. That is just so cool. That is just so cool. Alright, let's go grab the rest of that. And then we can get to the bit where we're actually going to mix some of it together. And one of the saddest things, of course, is, you know, their big claim to fame is that they're not vector graphics cards now. They're getting into real-time ray tracing. Well, of course, there's nothing that supports it at the moment. And there's really no guarantees that there will be further down the line. I mean, it is a great way of doing things. Years and years ago, when I was living down in the city where and online parts buying was not the big thing. Most people went into brick and mortar shops. I picked up what's called a graphics plotter. It's kind of like a printer, except rather than printing, you know, with a cartridge for ink, it uses one of two things: either a little suite of tiny magic markers or a small spool of blades. And it used ray trace graphics to figure out its plots. And it was it's the thing you used to see when vinyl signage, the, you know, stick-on letters that you could put on. That's how they used to make it, was using these things, and they were called plotters as opposed to printers. But yeah, I had one years ago, and oh god, talk about a pain in the butt to get things to work with them. Just for that reason, they didn't use vector graphics for plotting, which of course your video card did. So this whole ray trace thing, it's not like it's a new idea. it's been used in graphics for literally decades, but you know. So yeah, I don't really know what their big push is to get it going. Maybe there's something in the pipeline, maybe VR related, I'm thinking, you know. Of course, this whole VR thing, it's, again, it's one of those things, you know. And I look at, as you guys know, I do a lot of early access games, and that means I do a lot of reading in the Steam forums and game site forums about games in early access. And it never fails. There's always the two big cries. You know, make a Linux edition, because there are 6 people in the world who actually use Linux as a gaming rig. And, oh, this title would be great to do VR. For the 3 people who run Linux and actually have VR headsets, I guess. But yeah, it's, I don't know. Yeah, it's another one of those things. Now, that's a mysterious enough, shall we say, technology that, okay, I mean, if you're going to charge somebody $800 for this piece of unique gear and, you know, yeah, alright, maybe you can justify the price. I mean, you know, there's only 2 of you making the thing. The competition is willing to charge a small fortune, so maybe you should too. You know, only 2 of you making it. Sounds like the whole graphics card thing again, doesn't it? But again, I think it's a bit of a niche thing, and until it's brought into the realm for where the same kind of money you can do 2D, you can do 3D, then I think maybe it'll catch on. Up until then, yeah, I'm sure it's really cool if you're one of the few people that it doesn't give a splitting headache to. But the 3D TV was supposed to be really cool too, you know. And you know, go look in your local Walmart now. How many of the TVs are 3D and how many are just plain smart TVs, as they call it? Which of course means they basically have the processor from a mobile phone in them, so they can run a basic 1 or 2 Android apps. You know, oh, your TV's smart. Yeah, it's just smarter than the person buying it, and there is a difference. There is a difference. I mean, hell, you can buy a smart fridge now, you know. Yeah, I don't know why. I prefer my appliances to be dumb, thank you. You know, it's like my cars. I don't want the thing to know how to back up and parallel park if I don't. There's just something inherently wrong with that entire concept. You know? Yeah, I got a driver's license. I don't know how to parallel park, but my car does. So, your car got the driver's license? I mean, wow, dude. Anyway, boy, I'm really in a ranter this morning, aren't we? Ah, well. What can I say? Come on, little dudes, you can do it. Ah, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright, let's get this over there. Now, I guess for a bale trailer, I'm going to use my little multi-purpose lay-on-the-ground guy there. I don't see why not. Don't imagine it's going to hold many. And with nothing on either end, it's probably not like to stop the bales from just simply rolling off when you try and add more. It's probably not the best choice. I wonder what a cheap bale trailer costs. Because I do have that one. No, I don't want to sell that. I'm going to need it for silage. I just seem to have a plethora of trailers, as it were. Okie donkey. Uppy. There you go. Brilliant. So we'll have to come back up for the loader. And, oh yeah, right. You don't want to go this way. Oh, doesn't matter, I guess. Oops. We'll take the narrow ramp. There we go. Okay. Might as well start at the easy one where there's the fewest of them. Shall we? Okay. 1-1. Lovely. Okay, my little friend. What do we got? About a pair of spikes over here, don't we? Yes. Lovely. I really should put that harvester back. It's just in my way. Alrighty. Whoop, 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 whoop. There we go. Do-do-do. Okay. Come on. Pick your butt up off the ground. There you go. And we're off. Doo-doo. Pointio. Those are nasty, aren't they? Wonder how far you could drive those into a tree. I'm just kidding. We all know what would happen. At best, it would just come to a sudden stop. At worst, Giant's physics would decide to go, here's a unique equation. And we would become, you know, orbital, to put it in a better term. Yes, indeed. Alright, let's see how this whole thing's going to play out. I'm going to say, I don't think this is quite the ideal trailer. Whoop. Oh, that worked well. Okay, why are you not even registering as a bale? Oh, I see. We need to be way up there, do we? Damn near the half-meter mark. Okie dokie. Yeah, there we go. Now you're telling me you see a straw bale. Okay. Well, we shouldn't have any problems with... No, we're nice and stable, I figured. Yeah, it looks like we'll be able to... I don't really like that the tractor's kind of shifting around here. Well, I guess that's the weight thing, isn't it? Yeah. I get a feeling we're going to have a little bit of an issue with the roly-poliness of the entire situation. Well, oops. I mean, there are lots of tension straps on that trailer. But doesn't do you a lot of good during the load process. But like I said, this is not going to be a series where we're doing auto loading and other magic tricks. This is going to be a farming series. So, well, you know, more or less. Never know. At some point we may find there's no other way but to rouse the demons of farming magic to help us. So, we will do our best. Back and forth and back and forth. Okay. Up. Close enough. Up you get. Man, I remember back in FS15 and 13, where if you turned like that, odds are your bale would be up by your farm right now. Yeah, bale physics. I think there were people in the gaming community that had heard of Farm Sim, not because they would play or ever even watch a farming sim video or play the game, but come on, stop. I wanted to try and give it a little bit of a nudge, but yeah. Can't seem to get anything parallel with that dang trailer. That's the problem. Alright, let's go deal with our mess on the other side. I kind of figured we'd have problems. There you go. Let's get you set back down on your feet. Nice. Okay. I'm running out of room back here. I mean about the tractor shifting. It doesn't. Oh, come on. Well, I guess that one was way over the edge, wasn't it? Why does it keep shifting like that? You guys see that? I know it's not just me, it's actually doing that. For some reason the tractor is kind of pivoting in the center just as it sits there. That's weird. It's making things not any easier, I'll tell you. Okay. Now I guess we're gonna have to push that other bale just a tiny bit. There's that. Stop. Should be enough. There we go. There we go. Ooh, I see we're running a little over here, guys. So I'm going to continue on here, and I will haul our bales up the hill. Do hope everybody has enjoyed the episode today. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and don't forget to hit that like button on your way out. This has been Species7 for Watts Farm and Farm Sim 17. Take care of each other, folks. Ciao for now. Doo-doo-doo-doo.